I am taking on the VMAX challenge. In order to complete it, I need to build a deck and win at least once with every single Pokemon VMAX. In order for the win to count, I need to have taken at least one prize card with the featured Pokemon VMAX or deck my opponent out. Will I be able to do this, or will I rage quit? Watch the video to find out. If you're buying any cards from TCG Player, please use the link in the description to help support my content. This video is sponsored by Pokemon Store, TCG Player, PokemonCard.io, and Card Market. Hello everyone and welcome back to another day of the VMAX challenge. Thank you so much to those of you who are currently watching, and thank you so much to those of you who have been giving me a ton of really good comments on YouTube and whatnot. I think I've received like one comment about how the series would negatively impact my channel, but then they deleted the comment. So that was up to me. Overall, there is a slight decrease in views overall, but I've been really enjoying it. I think a lot of people are really enjoying it, and they're committed to watching all the episodes. So I'm committed to finishing the VMAX challenge as soon as possible. And it's also been very motivating to me in order to continue to stream and whatnot. So we are going to truck ahead. And for today, for this first, we're moving on. We're starting off with Centiskorch, and Centiskorch is a pretty interesting VMAX for sure, as we can go both ways. We can either try and get a quick approach with G-Max and Inferno and do a lot of damage, or we can use Memory Capsule and utilize Radiating Heat in order to discard an energy from this Pokemon. If you do, you discard an energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. And I want to try this route. Centiskorch Control was actually a deck that Sander invented at one point and was successful with during the last format. And I think it's definitely something I want to give a try. It might lead to longer games overall, but I think that's okay. And if that's going to be the case, then we need the Cinchino lineup in order to help us out to set up, right? And we also want a couple Snorlax in order to help us. We do want capture, as we can discard the capture for the attack, right? To discard energy. There's a Radiating Heat, and perhaps, well, I'll definitely want energy retrieval. So we definitely want Cheryl, right? At least 2 Cheryls, and probably paired with Palpad. I'm gonna assume I'll need 2 Palpads, but if I need less, then I can just take them out. Definitely want Crushing Hammers, of course, and we want Memory Capsule. We want 3 of them, along with a Tool Scrapper in case our opponent ends up playing Tool Jammer. In order to search for a Tool Scrapper or Memory Capsule, Skyla doesn't seem like a bad call overall, like a one-off Skyla. And then we want Boss to try and stall stuff. And we also want Galar Mine as our stadium, I reckon. And that means Scoop Up Nets for the Cinchinos and the Snorlax. And then we don't have any sort of draw yet, so I do think we want Marnie to help us in setting up. We also want Yell Grunt, I believe. Well, maybe Yell Grunt is a lot. What's the Fire Girl that discard Stadium? Flannery is the Fire Girl that I was thinking. So discarding special energy, never a bad thing. I think we want 2 of these. Maybe instead of Galar Mine, I could go the Path to the Peak. Maybe that's actually better, because we can definitely switch to attacking mode, right? After we've done enough damage, and therefore I'm gonna go with 5 fire, and I'm gonna go energy retrieval for sure. Energy retrieval to get back energies into the hand, probably at least 2. Don't want to play Stadium, right? That gets back the cards. Alright, only 3 Marnie. Obviously that's very sketchy. Oh, we don't have Quick Balls or Level Balls. So this is probably gonna be like... yeah, I'm gonna go over but that's okay. 64. Perhaps 4 captures. Oh, wait, what? No, what happened? Hey, Charlotte, I don't think Senti's gonna get... Oh, it is gonna get better with the new cards, right? From V-Star? Yeah, you're right. What about Heat Energy, Charizard? I mean, Heat Energy could be good, but we're gonna be discarding a ton of energy, and we can't get Heat Energy from the attack, so I don't think we can afford that. It's either Heat Energy or Capture, and I prefer Capture just for consistency's sake, I would say. Alright, definitely think I can forego a Marnie. Maybe I don't want Marnie. And I do want probably a couple Bird Keepers, maybe. And I don't need 3 of these. Maybe Yell Grunt is actually, it doesn't make sense. It's not helping me in discarding all of my opponent's energies. What else? Maybe just 1 Palpad. So that's 60. That doesn't feel very good though. Overall, it feels like I'm missing something. Only 2 Incense is very risky. So what if I just went like 3-3-3? Is that good enough? And just add the 4th Centiskorch? No, I'll keep the 4 Quick Ball and then go 3 and 3. Because it's not essential for us to get the Centiskorch like immediately. Cheryl's good. I kind of want to start with this. I do have a Centiskorch control list open right here. I guess they do have 3 Marnies, 3 Cheryls. They have Ordinary Rod as well. So I should base off of this, I guess. So Ordinary Rod. And then they do have Quick Ball, Calm, and Level Ball. They have a Sonia. They had much less. They have Tool Scrapper. They have 1 Switch. They do have Marnies. Switch. I guess 1 Switch makes sense. They had 1 Bird Keeper and 3 Marnies, so maybe go like that. They only had 3 Crushing Hammers. Only had 2 to Centiskorch too, which that seems a little risky overall. 2-2 would definitely open up some space, but if you follow me, will I do a dab, Wolfman? Sure. Sure. And Atium Shadow, thanks so much for the follow. Hola Dani, muchas gracias por estar por aquí. Yeah, you're thinking about the old Centiview. Like if I was going aggressive with Centiskorch, absolutely, right? I might end up going that route if I can't get, like, it doesn't feel like I can get a win, but I feel like I might be able to cheese a win with this. I guess we're going down on the captures. Maybe I just should let go of the captures and just have a 1 of capture energy. No, because then this feels very low on the energies overall. What 2 cards would I cut? I guess the Skyla. Maybe that's a little too fancy. Maybe I can go 1 Flannery, perhaps? They did have 3 Cheryls. Like I have everything I could want overall. They do have a Crobat though, or Sander did use a Crobat. For consistency's sake. So what if I go 3-2 and just assume my Centiskorch is not getting priced? Seems a little risky, but I'm gonna give it a try. And then I'll forego the Skyla for now. They did have Bird Keeper. They only had 1 boss, so let's do that. Okay, so that's 60, and that's very close to like the old list in a way. This is what I'm looking at for those of you who are in chat, in case you want to take a look. So I'm gonna go with this and see, like, get a feel for it in like a couple of games, and then if it's not working, then I'll just go on aggressive Centiskorch build. But I wanted to try something different. So yeah, Centiskorch time. Let's do it. Let us do this. Centiskorch time. Can we get a win with Centiskorch? That is the question. Just 1 win. So obviously my opponent might not wait until I deck them out. If I manage to get rid of all their energies, then that will obviously count as a win. because then I would either be able to overwhelm them with Centiskorch VMAX, or they would deck themselves out, hopefully. No. Alright. So there's Minchino. We have a decent start, right? We can get our Snorlax. We're up against a quirky deck, which that should lead to good things. We have one Minchino Prize, we have both Centiskorch, we have one Snorlax, so not ideal, but we'll see, right? We shall see what we can do. The fact that we're up against a weird deck is definitely useful. However, that could have like a lot of cards or a lot of energy recovery. I don't know, but we're off to a good start, right? If my Snorlax survives this turn, which I'm hoping it will, I can go bench Cinchino, bench Centiskorch, Memory Capsule, and then start deleting energies. We do see the Schoolgirl. Okay. I guess Schoolgirl makes sense because it's useful early, and then if your opponent's taking a prize card, then oh well. Okay, so let's go ahead and bench both Centiskorch. Let's go ahead and evolve you. So what is my discard here? I'm guessing the Tool Scrapper. Probably don't have Tool Jammer. And now, however, I don't think I discard anything. I'll do this. I will... Let's start, right? So the advantage that the old Centiskorch deck had was that it had Munchlax, right? So if you slowed them down, you could use Munchlax to get essentially infinite Crushing Hammers. Did I do Charizard VMAX yet? Charizard? Yes, I did. We did it last stream. What? If you go second, it's your first turn, draw 3 more cards. Okay. We did do Charizard VMAX yesterday. That video is coming out in 2 hours from now, basically. So at 7 PM Central, in case you want to watch that. It was very good. Alright, Chatot. I feel like we're gonna get the win here. I'm starting to be confident that we're gonna get the win right here. Alright. Like, I actually wouldn't mind getting a switching card right now. So let me start with Dona Marnie here. I would love a Bird Keeper, so I'm gonna play 1 Incense. Well, yeah, Incense Scorch the other. 2 Cinchinos are prized, so I'm just gonna discard the other Incense. And okay, so no switching for me. So do I play the Capture Energy? Yes, I'll do it. I will bench you. And let's do the other memory gap. Well, that's risky though. In case my opponent does play Tool Scrapper, that is actually risky. And just to draw an extra card, that doesn't feel worth it. So I'm gonna be conservative with my memory capsules because my opponent is playing a weird deck, which could lead to weird cards being utilized. Yeah. Really, Charizard? I've never seen this card see any serious play since Galarian Zapdos came out. Like, I don't know why you would play this over Galarian Zapdos. Okay. So I'm gonna get rid of the boss. My opponent having like a very weird game so far. So I'm gonna discard too many resources. I'll discard 1 fire, sure. Still no Scoop Up Net. I'm gonna pass, but I'd really like to start. I guess my win condition is remove all their energies and then start attacking them. And then overwhelm them. Alright, Herbaloon, Galarian Zapdos. Scoop Up Net makes sense. Very nice. Very cool idea. Oh my god, really? Okay. Jeez. Jeez Louise. If you do, your bronze active is now paralyzed. So how many energies do we think they play? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A bunch, right? We're gonna play a bunch of energies in order to power this guy up. Or in order to use this guy's ability, rather. Okay, so I definitely think I have to Cheryl here. Definitely think I have to Cheryl. Okay, I'll make do you. And I'll make do you. Okay, I'm gonna play Path to a Peak to stop this ability, or try and stop it at least. And then I'll go Cheryl, heal my dude, energy retrieval, get back the 2 fires. So the cool thing is that I can get energy back through the attack, right? Radiating heat. Alright, so energy discarded, Path to the Peak in play as well. Does get countered immediately. Oh, okay. Interesting. So how many stadiums do they play? You built electricity, nice. The deck usually plays 13 energy. Okay, that's fair. That's not ideal, but we'll see. 4 in place, 3, so that's 7, 6 left to go. Meteor Mash, okay. Okay, so I feel like now is the time to be risky-ish with the Marnie. Or actually, no, never mind. I'm gonna do this so I get the most use out of Cheryl. And so let's do this. I might take out myself. I do have the ordinary run as well, that's good. Okay, everything else here seems good, so I'm not going to. Use the other make do. So that's 7 energy total, with 3 of them in play. Boss. Counter Stadium. Yes! They retreated and forgot about Path, probably. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. So mistake number 1 for my opponent. Let's go Bird Keeper. We're gonna stop drawing cards with Make 2 now. Gonna do this. I do have a bunch of energy still left in the deck though. And then let's just get rid of the energy. I think that works. I do have ways to replenish my deck, thankfully. Okay, that either they had it or they top decked it, but who knows. Will they use boss's orders? That's the question. If they don't, I get the full use of Cheryl, which is fantastic. Oh, come on, man. 3 boss's orders in your... Oh well, I gotta make sure this Centiskorch lives. 5, how many stadiums do they play? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, well, it is what it is. I did discard the other Centiskorch. Which I don't need right now, but... So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make do 1 energy. I am down both my energy retrievals, so I do have to be careful. This doesn't discard tools, unfortunately. Okay, so I'll do both. Put you and you back. And then put both fires back. And then I'll attach. And we'll go ahead and radiating heat. Okay, so I am out of recovery cards though. I have no more ways to recover energy, so outside of actually just attacking with Gmax Centiferno. So that could be problematic. I put the Centiskorch back and then I didn't go grab it, which was the idea. Wait, did I not discard energy? I did, right? Yeah, I did. Okay, so why are they placing 1 damage counter on Cinchino? Wow, now they've played Crobat under Path to the Peak. That is insane. That is 2 mistakes by my opponent so far. They've retreated once with under Path to Peak and now they've played Crobat under Path to Peak. Like, there's no reason to have the Crobat right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 10, yes! Let's go. This absolutely counts. This absolutely counts. Oh, Trendy Beast, thank you so much. Senti is doing quite well. It just won. Illuminate, don't worry, thank you so much. Thanks so much for popping in. I appreciate it. And at Ray, todo muy bien, muchas gracias. ¿Tú cómo estás? Awesome. That absolutely wins, right? We did our purpose, we locked our opponent down, we removed the energies. Not sure what else my opponent could have done at that point, as his list seemed pretty original, but pretty different. 13 energy on average, indeed. They would have had 3 left-ish. I feel like we could have managed against 3 energies. Especially given how it seemed like they got a little over eager with that Crobat into research. I don't know, like they were probably searching for their stadium, right? Which it's a pretty good stadium to have against me for sure. But yeah, this absolutely counts. Senti gets a win. I wish I could showcase the deck more, but I am pressed on time. I don't have infinite time, and the next VMAX is Grimmsnarl. So I think Grimmsnarl will be will probably take us a while. And I'll probably going to need Hydreigons, which I don't have yet, so I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Be right back.